Friends, welcome back to MTDCNC. I am with my buddy Mike Jones today. We're going to talk about the world of Swiss at Rolar Products. We're talking about just a year and a half ago, one of these amazing star machines has now turned into 4. They're growing like the Gremlins movie, if you've seen that, with 2 more on the way and the possible implementation of 8 to go across the shop. So these are massive investments and massive growths happening right now. But Mike's going to talk a little bit more about that as he's the guy in charge. And like I always say on these things, I am not the expert, but I bring the experts with me. So Mike, thank you so much for being a part of MTD.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about the world of Swiss. I know that you got really excited when you heard about Rolar, knowing that you were in a completely different kind of side of this world. And you're like, I go into shops all the time and people like to complain about what they do. And I went into Rolar, everyone was happy. There was no complaints. And you thought to yourself, I could see a future there, right?
Correct. It was nice.
And so you decided to move you and your family a few hours north, come into Rolar Products, and be in charge of the Swiss line, which was only 1 machine when you got here, right?
Correct. The first machine was here. I think it only had 2 jobs on it at the time. But Jack was getting a lot of quotes. So we decided to do this transition. I moved up here with my family. It would have been July of 2020. And then not long after I got here, we started doing all the paintball work, which was more than $1 million in sales.
That's an incredible story all on its own, to know that these things are spinning probably through the night, right? And it's a whole lot of paintball work.
Right.
It's kind of fun.
You wouldn't think it in the Swiss world, but
when we're highlighting Rolar Products and what it looks like moving into the future, when we're thinking about the potential customers and partners that we have watching right now, what would you like to convey to them as far as what you're capable of doing, the work that you're trying to bring in, the growth that's being created right now, everything that goes along with that, the message you want to share to those potential clients?
So this is a new SX38 that Star came out with about 2 years ago. It's a 12-axis machine. Its max bar stock diameter is 1.5 inches. So we're not really limited other than the bar stock size. We can build any materials, doesn't matter. So we are interested in tapping into medical industry, possibly aerospace. So really we have no limitations.
Well, I know Jack loves to hear you say that, especially to the potential clients out there watching right now going, okay, we know this unique 12-axis machine right in front of us is going to allow us the capability to do more. Right? We know that 2 more machines are on the way, and you've expanded into a massive facility here at Rolar Products that the growth is almost limitless as well, right? I mean,
exactly.
There are some limits, but it's really not going to be tomorrow.
Not right now.
Yeah, you were able to take on all sorts of clients, right?
Yes.
So along with that, we know you work really closely with the groups over at Datanomix. And we know in the world of Swiss, we have to be efficient.
Right.
Do you get to glance up at that screen and just every day go, okay, am I on cue with my efficiency? Am I down? Am I up? And you can just look directly at the screen and go, yeah, we're good.
Correct. I can see it on my phone. I can check it on my computer. So at any time I can see what these machines are doing. If I notice that it starts to drop off, it's usually in the high 90% tile. So, I mean, they are automatic machines. They run themselves. They discharge the part out the back into the machine. So if I notice anything, then I know there's a problem. And they don't always have the time to find me, or maybe I'm not here, so I'll reach out to them and see what I can do to help them fix that problem. Yeah,
absolutely right. And I know you're at home watching TV, checking that app all the time, right? Making sure your guys are out here doing their job.
Gotta make money.
Gotta make money. So with all of that being said, knowing what you're capable of doing here in Michigan, right? And this growth that's happening right now, if someone wants to learn more about Rolar Products, would you give them the website of how they can contact you?
Yeah, it's rolarproducts.com.
And it's that easy, guys. Rolarproducts.com. This is my buddy Mike Jones. This is the world of Swiss. If you are looking for additional partners to help you increase your productivity, reach out to these guys. They are amazing. Reach out to Jack Russell. I hope you guys have learned as much as I have today. Mike, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of MTD, and we wish you all the success moving forward.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it.